The other thing is that they say, oh, it's a reckless abuse of executive authority. Where from this abuse? Today, if you comply with the Constitution, you are rather accused of abuse. So they want President Mahama to act unconstitutional, like the way the Supreme Court found Akufo-Addo to have acted unconstitutional in the removal of Domelevo. No. What President Mahama has, which is a benefit, is that he has sound advisors. Thankfully, President Mahama doesn't have an executive secretary who is a lawyer. Nanado had an executive secretary who is a lawyer, but told him to act unconstitutional. You remember cease and desist and the rest. We have seen things in this country before. We have survived it. 4 months into the leadership of President Mahama, you are already raising issues of reckless abuse of executive authority. Where is that abuse? Is there anything that President Mahama has done so far that is not provided for by law? No. 2, I've listened to my learned senior Atachia. You see, sometimes, you see, we don't have short memories. Oh. You remember the famous Atachia tape?
Yeah.
Yeah. After President Mahama won the election of 2008, and I'll conclude on that. If you recall,
as Professor Mills.
Professor Mills, he was caught on tape saying that they want to injunct the Electoral Commission. And for that matter, he had spoken to the sister-in-law, the Chief Justice there, that when they go to court, they should raise an issue about the presiding judge, Justice Edward Asante, that he used to work with Cash Pro. And for that matter, he could not sit on that case. And that when they raise it, she, the Chief Justice, would transfer the case to another person. And Akacha says, what? Look, these people, sometimes they think that we have short memory. No. For the sake of peace and others, there are things that have happened. We say, no, let things go. But with the greatest respect, we are not amateurs. We know our history. The audio recording is still there with Atachia on live tape. Basically saying that there has been what do you call it? Ex-party communication with the Chief Justice there. That once this issue is raised about the learned judge, the case will be transferred from that judge to a different, in order to get a judge who injuncts the declaration of President Mills in 2008. We've gone through all this checkered history and we are quiet. It doesn't mean we don't know what has happened in this country. We have a fair idea. And so I will plead with my friends on the other side that just as they kept quiet and allowed President Akufo-Addo to exercise his powers under the Constitution, Article 146, in the removal of Madam Charlotte Osei, they should exercise patience. They should calm down and allow President Mahama to exercise his powers in the